And given our fucking prestige, she was fine for us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I will admit,
You know how many
we are not
mistakes
the greatest.
everyone
What are
else has
you
made?
implying?
Some of us.
Yeah, Portia.
He's implying the truth, I
mean,
believe.
you also need to grab somebody that blends with our fucking retard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And she's fine for that too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't. As a person, she's fine, but I'm
Fits
just saying
right in.
as a DPS. When
She
she
also
first
fits
started,
right in.
She fit right in.
Yeah,
now
we are...
she's she's starting to fall behind in that though.
We can't make
Oh
these other
my
guys
God.
look too bad, right?
What was that, Zach?
I said we can't make our other DPS look bad, so...
Well, she's trying to make the rest of them look good. I mean, I already
See?
looked good, but
I have a feeling she originally wanted to heal.
I think she did.
Can.
What? No.
Why not?
Portia would like to be the
wanted to.
healer.
No.
You want to heal?
No. You're barding. No, you're barding.
Okay, Genshu, let's put it this way. Would you rather have Bento or Portia heal?
I would
Well, I'm
not.
Probably
Bento.
Bento because Portia's a good DPS.
Okay, that is true.
Listen, Portia. I'm being as nice as possible to you right now. I'm saying you're a great DPS,
No.
and you are not gonna heal my ass. That's me being as nice as possible.
Yeah, that's more like it.
You know how many times you've let me die in any random ass easy encounter? Yeah. Because you were stoning? Yeah.
Well, if we remember our raids, Portia did raid healing just fine. Like, healing in the raid was fine. It's only
I
to
don't know.
dungeons.
Do you remember our hangout session?
Yep. Oh, I forgot to switch. Whoops. Oh well.
I mean, we did 1 and 2 just fine with Portia healing.
Oh, I already have these boots.
Yeah.
I got a decent real quick.
I also don't remember dying to Portia DPSing back then very much.
Well, no, you died a lot in dungeons to Portia DPSing back then.
That's
But
probably
in
true.
raids,
Yep.
Portia doesn't do it as much. I remember that.
I got 2 battlecraft materials.
But Portia is our probably the most important DPS as far as
Summoner is
That's
not
true.
dying.
So
What
pretty
the
much
heck?
it'd have to be John being a machinist.
Or if I get my summoner up there.
Yeah,
No,
but like
it's
mana
because of the
songs
support.
and all that
Or
is so
my
good.
monk.
What he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the support, not the DPS.
I
Because
see.
Portia's DPS
Oh,
is...
you're saying for swapping out Portia. Got it. Yep, you're
Yeah,
right.
if...
So too bad,
It's
Portia. You're too
true.
useful.
You're being really nice.
As a
Yeah, you're
DPS,
welcome.
Take
you are
back
too
what I said
useful.
about your beard.
About the
She
beard.
did think that your character had a beard earlier, Genju. Just so you know.
What? It's a
It's
chin
because
strap.
of the helmet. Like, it has the little strappy bit,
Yeah.
and it's brown.
Rogadames can't have beards.
Especially, yeah, Rogadame females.
They're more likely to have a beard, if anything.
Wow, racist.
Hey, what
Actually,
just healed
this
them?
guy's
yes,
going
it is,
for it.
actually.
What just healed
Are we
him?
gonna kill one of
You'll
these?
be
Heal
okay,
himself?
Joe.
He had to
a
have
way
healed
heal
himself there.
I don't think we're gonna kill a single one.
Maybe.
Not this one.
You jumped back into that one. What the?
Am I the only fucking
Just
killing
keeping
the
you
summoner?
on your toes, John.
He's just not very good.
Well, I have
In
to
case
spam heal
you're,
this guy, so...
Bored.
I can't say. Portia really does want to heal. But... if only she wasn't the bard.
Didn't realize it was such an important class.
Yeah.
It's all... if you look at the kills,
Bard and
every
ninja.
single one has a bard.
And clearly we should have a Dragoon so you can have piercing so you can do even more
That's-
damage, Portia.
That's why I'm leveling my Dragoon, because clearly...
Yeah, but you
If-
do way more damage as a Samurai.
I'd lose a couple hundred DPS, but at the same time, I'm getting to the point where Andres doesn't shirk and you
Use
lose
TP.
aggro.
Yep.
Apparently, in
Come
at
on,
the
just
end
one time.
of Heaven's Ward,
One time.
no one took monks just because their damage was too high and you couldn't hold aggro off of them.
That's horrible.
Like, that's why monks, even
got
though they
two.
were high DPS, were never brought. Like, it's better to just support and buff the other raid members. Which is why I'm leveling my Dragoon.
Dragoon is a bit harder than Samurai.
I'm not really worried about the difficulty of a class.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Ho 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 ho.
But honestly, I mean, it's never
I
been
don't know,
easy for this game.
I feel like I was doing better on my fucking Dragoon.
I agree.
We're doing Heaven's Sword. And that's way more complicated than this.
You could go Dragoon.
Oh, man. I don't know.
It-
I know I
it's-
was playing way more. when we
That's
were
also
doing
true.
that.
Oh no, I got down for the count.
Oh no, me too.
That better
I
not
Oh,
didn't
good,
even
good.
try
Oh
and
no,
dodge
I
it.
got hit by the other thing. Oh no, it got hit me again.
I'm the only one who's over here? Holy shit.
John, kill
You
my
know you
dog.
die if you don't get there quick enough, right?
Well, I'm
I
not
got
playing
stuck.
around. I got hit by stuff.
No, I figured I'd level my Dragoon and see. Eventually, I'll have enough gear the same as my Samurai, and I can try it out and see how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
it should be
mean,
pretty
it's-
easy to gear up an alt with the 20.
Yeah,
Flavor-wise and skill-wise, it's probably my favorite class.
Oh,
it
yeah,
does
they're
look
awesome.
pretty cool. And I'm liking it already at level 50, except for I'm missing half of my main abilities, so I do terrible damage at 50.
Yeah, once you get where the fuck? I'm fucked. Yep.
Blood of the Dragon, and
You're Scroogeal.
well, it's mainly like the wheel, or whatever it is, wheel and something or other, and Fang
Yeah.
and Claw.
Yeah.
Those things you gotta have, and Blood of the Dragon.
Don't you get the wheel thing at like 40 something?
No.
No, that's a level 56 and 58 abilities.
Yeah, those are
Wait.
the ones that they introduced in Heaven's Sword.
I'm thinking
It's-
of the other wheel move. The one that
You
has
get-
You
Wheeling
talking about
thrust?
the thorns? Oh.
wheeling thrust, yeah. I'm like, that's pretty early on, I thought.
Yeah, that's just part of the regular rotation.
Listen, he said wheel. I'm like, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Wheel.
There is one of the new abilities you
Oh.
get at like 56
Oh,
or
he's
58
going all
is
the way.
wheel one. Good, good.
Which one did you guys
Portia,
get?
now's your
Oh,
chance.
here you go.
AoE.
Rollerman.
The Alamigo. I mean, Portia, limit break.
Okay,
More than two. More than two.
I think I got 3.
More than one.
She got all of them, actually.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That's the first time.
The other time was just a fluke, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
It was. I believe it happened twice, actually, so I don't think it was actually a fluke.
We've got an all three like once.
What? Well, no, this is with the Bard limit break, though. And this is an All Mexico, not, Kugane Castle we're talking about.
Oh, piety materia.
Oh, who needs that though, Zach?
I better just throw it out because gear doesn't matter.
That's right.
Junk it. I'll give it to Yojimbo.
Did you guys look at all the housing stuff?
No.
I have not.
Well, they just released the map. Like some fans released the maps with all the plots and all their prices. So
Oh,
Listen,
but we
as
could
long
already
as we get
see the
something,
map.
I'm happy.
what?
As long
Like,
as
so
we
you
get
were
something,
taking
I'm happy.
Other one.
So we can
I-
easily get
I
a medium.
switched because he wasn't tanking the right one, and I was getting hit by it, so I stopped and switched to the other.
And none of the good news is
Oh.
none of the ones in the new area are the max price, because there's none of them are that plot, like the grade 1 plot.
What does it mean to be a grade 1 plot?
There's basically some that, depending on where they're located, is what grade they are.
Location. They have a good view.
Though honestly, there's a lot of them where that doesn't really matter, but we can go scope out the plots and see which one we want to go for.
I will
And we don't
leave
even
that-
have to get one in the new zone. It'd actually be super easy for us to get one in a different zone.
No, let's try for our weeaboo house.
Okay.
I would like a weeaboo house.
Is it weeaboo if I'm Asian, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be a weeaboo and Japanese if you want to.
There's otakus, but yeah, no. You're Chinese. You're not even Japanese. So
I don't
yeah.
think it should count.
It
Yeah, but
counts.
sure. Yeah, it definitely counts.
Oh, in Portia,
Also,
in.
you live in you live in Oklahoma, so you're basically white now.
That is nothing.
Ooh, got him! Got him! Do you need battle dance materia?
No.
Okay.
I saw that, John. Trying to
What's
get me killed.
By telling you to go in when you're supposed to?
No, by running in front of me during the what's it called phase.
Now
Oh
it's
no,
out.
I was running so that you were actually in range of the
Good old
heal.
what's it
You're
called?
welcome.
It's my favorite phase.
I don't believe it.
So I just realized my back step. I need to use it to get out of
See,
AoE.
now that
more
that
often.
was blatantly trying to get me killed.
You have enough Kenki to do it?
Well, I just realized that when I use it, it makes my my ranged ability generate 10 Kenki and do 300 more potency.
So it's actually worth using your ranged ability? When it's
Well, yeah, it's worth using because I'll be at range right after I jump back, and it will generate
Right.
10 Kenki, which is the same cost as the backstep. So there's actually no reason not to do it.
Yeah, as long as, you know, you have to get out of it.
Yeah, it saves. I can keep DPSing. The only problem is it interrupts my combo. So I need to at least finish a combo first.
Well, I have made my housing contribution, so
What, 5 mil?
I put in 6.
Well, if everyone put in 6, we'd be straight, that's for damn sure, but that ain't gonna happen.
As if I had
I
6
don't-
million.
Yeah, exactly.
How much do you need? I can contribute.
I'll look at the pricing, but, for a large, the minimum is 40 million for,
Okay.
and that's just for the
yeah, I did a
plot.
good amount. I think I did enough to earn decorating privileges.
Sure. You still can't go over, but I don't want to deal with it.
That
The
doesn't
worst
seem
that.
quite right.
I almost got you.
Listen, if I'm gonna be putting up the vast majority of it, I'm definitely not gonna let you do some terrible shit that I have to clean up later.
Oh, I won something? Crap.
But otherwise, we'll just get a
Didn't you
medium.
want that?
No.
Oh, fuck you, damn dog.
So I think, Genshu,
Hmm.
if I do Dragoon, it gives Portia 5% more.
Right. And you can buff
Yes.
one other person.
Is it
too.
me? Is
Yeah,
it...
I give 5% more damage to probably a tank, since we don't have any
It
other
has to be a
melee.
melee, yeah. That's why I'm saying,
It
like,
does not have to be melee. But,
The-
well, you have to be
Yes,
within
it-
range of them, so.
Yeah, if they're not in, if our range DPS stays in melee, like on Catastrophe, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd lose, I think, 400 DPS personally, 400 to 500.
Would you give people more than that?
I'd give
Well, I
people crit, which would.
Oh yeah, I do
technically
give
raise
15%
DPS.
crit.
You know,
So
I don't know if it would. How much would it have to be
So I think I'd give Portia 5% of her DPS, so 3,600.